But you personally, how did your view of God, or your belief in God's view of you, did that change in the last 12 months? Because you say your faith has gotten so much stronger.
For me, I can relate it to the human dad that we have. You know, I messed up plenty in my life, not by malice of forethought or anything like that, but, I got kicked out of college for taking a really bad dare a long time ago. And I just thought my dad was just going to obliterate me. And the only thing he did was put his arms around me and tell me, hey, we all make mistakes. He goes, I've made plenty in my life.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the end all be all of who you are. So for me, that's how I view God. It's like, you did it again. And I'll stumble, but I'll try not to make the same mistake over and over again. And I rely on him to guide me down that path, whereas I just relied on me. And then when I didn't have the answer, I'd try to force a different answer. 2 + 2 is 8. It's not. It's what it is. And he is who he is. And so when you think about it, and I was talking with another buddy of mine that's going through a difficult time right now. And he just thinks that he's made so many mistakes and so many more mistakes and that his mistakes. And I had to stop him right there. And I was like, you're going to continue to make mistakes. Just don't make the same one over. He goes, well, this is the third time I've made this mistake and whatever. And I'm like, well, so what? I said, how big is the universe? How many billions of light years across in span is it? And as big as that is, it doesn't come close to the other billions of light years around that grace goes. So wherever we go, and that's a comfort to me, is like when I mess up, if I'm doing the same idiotic thing again, it's the definition of lunacy, banging your head against a brick wall, doing it twice and expecting a different result, So I was like, okay, I've learned that. And he's faithful to me, even though when my faith falls flat. And so knowing that, I don't just go out and continually screw up and sin all the time because he's just going to forgive me. I don't believe in that. I mean, I do believe in that he will forgive and forgive, but after a while, you're going to be the own victim of your own devices.
Right.
And so I've laid my resentment I've had towards people or grudges or it's just that's the weight that I carry because putting that down is not for them. It's for me. So when I forgive somebody, I want them to forgive me if I've ever done them wrong. And I do my very best to not tread on other people, trespass. I can't have my success with a wake of bodies. My last name's not Clinton. Right. You want to edit that out or should I?
Oh, no, we've got that book back here somewhere.
Yeah.